Yeah, I'm still very fluish, so that's totally fine. That's normal. Um, I don't like holding my phone like this. It just makes me feel very weird because I'm like, why am I holding? It makes me feel like those people who take selfies like this. And I don't have a thing against those people. I'm just not the biggest fan of those people. And now I'm one of them. But that is not the point. So I forgot my tripod. The idea, I have like my holder here, but I don't have the actual tripod. And the only thing I have or managed to get out of the house was the selfie stick video stand or tripod. But I just came out of an interview. It went wow. You see, that's the thing. Interviews always go wow for me. Like the nature of conversation, the vibe of the conversation, the energy is always good. Am I gonna get it? I don't know, but I'll keep you posted. But like, yeah, I just came out of an interview now. I got there at like 9:30, and because the text I got, or the slot or schedule or time I got was 9:30 to 10:30, so I was like, an hour, sure. But then I had to wake up early. Because we had load shedding at 6 and the power was only going to come back at 10. So then I had to wake up at 5 to take a shower and iron some of my clothes. But I'm lying, I woke up at 5:20. And then it was still cold because I don't have a heater and my room is flipping cold. I prepared a hot water bottle, got back in bed. So I also haven't been able to like work out for like a while. Or rather, let me just say, since load shedding became like a permanent part of our lives, I have not had a routine. Like I've not had a solid routine for a while now, and I think that is the case for many of us. So right now I get to work out when I can, and I don't like that. I am now somewhat realizing that actually the sooner I get a gym membership, the better. But I also don't want to use the gym on campus. Not to say I'm not going to use the gym on campus. I'm just saying I don't want to use the gym on campus. Not only because they don't necessarily have like a lot of equipment, but also because campus community makes me nervous. In the sense that I like to think of myself as shy, but I'm not shy. So I can't make that argument. That argument does not necessarily hold. I've tried to make that argument a lot of times. It just doesn't hold. But I wanna get a gym membership, but that means if I get a gym membership, that also means I need to cater for transport, and I'm barely holding on financially, because a lot of I'm living a self-funded life at this point, where like I don't receive any financial help from family like that anymore. So now everything is just on me. And I'm like, can I really account and cater for all these things? Because Bakich. But anyway, this is not a vlog / podcast about my financial life and my miseries. This is a vlog about just a regular day in my life, except the only different thing today was that I got an interview, and I just came out of the interview, and now I am gonna try to work on an assignment because I have something due today. But the only reason I have not been able, and honestly I don't even think I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to push to submit, is that I don't have a PC anymore. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle, because now I'm like, gosh, actually I need this thing. Like, you know what how they say, you never knew what you had until it's gone, or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, man. Love and light. I'm probably gonna read now, because I haven't had devotion yet. Like, I've just quickly left my house. I'm gonna have, okay, so I'm probably gonna go on wisdom for a reading. I'm currently reading The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin. So I go onto this app called the Wisdom app, where I just read for people. It's like a podcasting thing, but I figured instead of me like having a podcast, because not a lot of my audience is on Wisdom, I can maybe just like have a different audience on Wisdom for that. But sometimes people send in questions and I answer their questions. And then I'm gonna have some devotion. I'm currently reading the book of Proverbs, and I had someone send me scripture yesterday, so I'm gonna go through that as well. At 2 I have a class which I may or may not attend. I bought this cheap coffee, rather what is it, hot chocolate from the place from the tuck shop in some block on campus. And it's not Nompumelel's, it's the tuck shop, the one opposite the sushi place. I don't know what block that is, but then the block, the sushi place. Who's calling me? Tell the people who you are, what you do. We're having a meeting. We're meeting, but it's not a meeting, but we're meeting.
Yeah, it's a chaos.
Okay, tell the people what you do, who you are, what camera photographer you are, artist you are as well. Yeah.
I am Michael Sugoila, and you can find me on Instagram. I'll start by saying that, but you can find me on Instagram at Stormich. Hey, but who's calling now?
Like, I was thinking and you called me.
Yo. I'm so sorry for the call, guys. But anyway, like I said, I'm Michael. You can find me on Instagram at Stormich, and I am a photographer, and a business owner. I was having this conversation with Mackenzie about how we as artists or creators, we need to think of ourselves as business owners rather than artists. This can help leverage our ventures into bigger ventures. And I'm actually happy to be here with Mackenzie.
Oh my gosh. Okay, not you selling me. Okay.
Yeah, she's amazing as well. She owns a podcast. You should consider following her or subscribing, doing all those good things. Yeah, you should consider doing that. And we're talking about why it is important to actually think of yourself as a business owner. So what do you think about that, Mackenzie?
Gosh, okay, I think this might have just turned into a podcast. Do I answer that?
Okay, you can answer that.
On the thingy?
Yeah.
Okay,
the
sure.
People want to know.
Okay, sure. What did you ask me again?
What do you think about like artists thinking of themselves as business owners more as like artists?
Okay, I think it shouldn't necessarily, or rather actually, you know what? I think it should be more so that I consider myself an artist.
Okay.
Like in the realm of like, besides the fact that I'm a business owner who owns Mackenzie Hive, as far as my podcast is concerned and as far as my career in art is concerned, I consider myself as an artist before I am a business owner. Because now the thing is, the moment I start focusing on the monetary value of what I'm producing, it kind of takes away from the quality of my work, because now I'm trying to make it I'm trying to soften my work. I'm trying to make it more palatable for the person receiving it. So now that means my art is not necessarily as conscious as I want it to be, because I have to think that, okay, Michael has to buy my art. So now I'm going to try and create art that speaks to Michael and not necessarily to me, because while I'm also creating that art, it's also more about what I am pouring out. It's more about me. But now the moment finances come into the chat, now I have to like start talking a different language. The same way a lot of artists, we can look at conscious artists, like people who activist artists, people who do paintings around colonialism or apartheid, or anything that is very controversial in terms of historical events and is still hurtful. Now you have to like make happy pictures because you're trying to be more palatable and you're trying to make a name for yourself before. So now it takes away from who you are as an artist, because now you're concerned about creating a name for yourself and making money out of that because you're looking at business. And it's true, you need to eat. Right now, I don't have canvases. I want to create, and this is also what we're talking about now. When I asked you, how did you finance your thing? But it's just essentially things like that, and I'm like, I want to be an artist. I want to remain an artist. I do appreciate the business aspect of it, and of course I want to make money off of it, but can I make money while I still preserve the art I make?
While you still also doing what you love.
Exactly. Just go back to me else. Oh my gosh, you're making this so awkward. Why are you looking at me like that? Anyway, sure thing. So hi, do you want to say hi to me people?
Hi,
I'm Carly.
I'm Carly. I'm in PHLS.
You? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Are you vlogging?
Bye. I think so. Gosh. Lovely. So I am finally in my room. And now I just saw the state in which I left my room. So I already did explain that I had to wake up ridiculously early, right? Like at 5. And then went back to sleep after having taken a shower because the power went off, and then I woke up at 8 and the shuttle was leaving like 45 minutes later, so I didn't get time to actually do my bed. That's fine. Honestly, I want to say I'm gonna make my bed, but I think I'm gonna like just dust it off and then get back in bed and then exist from my bed. But I also think I want to go shower. So yeah, it's been a long day, it's been a productive day. I'm still yet to have devotion. I never had devotion. Still yet to have devotion. I'm still yet to have my wisdom reading. I'm not particularly sure how I'm feeling about that. I had a couple of calls. Okay, I have a couple of calls I need to make, but then I hadn't accounted for that or catered for that or planned on making those calls today. So I think I'm gonna make the calls tomorrow. So there's also a couple of like things I left out in the vlog, because yeah, I realized that I'm not necessarily a vlogger like that. I am more of a podcaster, because like, look at this thing, it turned into a podcast, and I want to extend it to where I have like more exciting things happening in my life. There were some eventful things like the meeting on campus, but I didn't necessarily like sit in on that. I was supposed to have a tutorial. I also didn't necessarily have a tutorial. And then I ended up going to a friend's place to finish a tutorial assignment that I had, because like you'll know, I don't have a PC. And then actually that is one of the calls I was supposed to make, because the people who are fixing my PC were supposed to call me today. They don't call me, but I'm gonna let that slide and not consider that to be very sus. I talk a lot. This was supposed to be a minute. So I am sending you a lot of love, and I am sending you a lot of light. Cool. This is actually so cool. Like, please, bro, I'm a work of art. Like, this could be, imagine this in black and white. This in black and white on the wall. Like, in like print type of, print type of thing. Gosh, art people, like, please comment down below or like send me a text, because I see the vision and I am the vision.